True story. I was sitting at home one day, looking out my back window, watching my dog play, right? As I'm watching my dog play, for some strange reason, my attention was drawn to this spider web that was in the windowsill. So I started looking at this spider web, much like an inquisitive kid, looking at all the particles and insects and the various things in the web. And as I'm looking at the web, a fly flies into the web and gets caught. And so I'm like, oh, this is going to be cool. This is National Geographic. This fly's going to catch the web. The spider's going to pounce on the fly. And we're getting ready to see this whole thing go down, right? So I'm standing there, I'm like, all right, where's the spider? I'm looking. I see the spider, but guess what? The spider's in the web, but the spider's dead. So then I understand, when the spider spins the web, at what particular point he spins the web, at some point, even after he's dead and gone, stuff is going to continue to get caught in the web. Much like if you write a great song today, unfortunately we all going to die. That's just the fact of life. And that's unfortunate, but that's the fact of life. You write a great song today, much like that spider dies, that song lives as well. So eventually you write a great song, it's still going to continue to earn residual income. And so much like that spider scenario, it's the same thing when you write a great song. And that's really music publishing. Go ahead.
So okay, when you die, who is going to collect it?
Yeah. The income is going to be collected by your heirs. Or it's going to be collected by ASCAP, BMI, SESAC, and then paid through to your heirs. And that's your life plus 70 years. So even after you die, 70 years after you die, your heirs, kids, grandkids, those folks will still actually earn that income that you generated from writing that great song. So it was sort of a good analogy, but it gave me a moment to sort of understand the point of music publishing and why it's so important. It is your 401k plan. It is your kids' income. Every 3 months you go to your mailbox and you get a check. The only place you can do that in the music business is in music publishing. There's no other place to do that. All right? I'll start out by telling you guys a little bit about myself. I started as a drummer. I went from that to doing independent promotion.